Oh my God!
Christina McGee,
Who are you?
you're coming with me. Flash,
Eobard Thawne.
you know who I am?
You died!
Good to know. And guess what, Flash? I know what time period you're from. So that means very soon, you will die. Know what time period you're from. So that means very soon, you will die.
As the Flash seasons 1 and 2 establish, Thawne is originally born in the mid-22nd century and gained speed powers after recreating the accident that turned Barry Allen into the Flash. Thawne uses his speed to travel back in time and kills Barry's mother just to make his rivals suffer.
Your organization's terrible. Your organization's terrible.
Now being told to evacuate the facility. The storm may have caused a malfunction to the primary cooling system. Officials are now trying to shut down the particle accelerator, but so far have been unable to regain control of the system.
I've controlled your life for so long, Barry. How will you get along without me?
Unfortunately, Thawne's imperfect connection to the Speed Force leaves him stranded in the year 2000. He then kills Harrison Wells, steals his identity, and sets about orchestrating the events that would lead to the Star Labs particle accelerator explosion and the birth of Thawne's most hated enemy.
We made it last.
Throughout season 1, Thawne Wells has to train Barry to use his speed to breach time so Thawne can return home to the future. Talk about a complicated relationship. But just as his victory nears, Thawne finds himself wiped out of existence when his ancestor Eddie commits suicide. That should have been the end of Reverse Flash.
You're not gonna kill her this time. You're not gonna kill her ever again.
So, what should we call this brave new world that you've whipped up for us? I was thinking Flashpoint.
So you don't want this?
You may have figured out a way to dampen my speed with this glass cage, but I will get out of here and I will destroy your life, Flash, one way or the other.
Barry.
Get back! God, I wish I could kill you. But today, I get to be the hero.
You're safe now.
Actually, she's not.
Please don't hurt.
Spoiler alert, it wasn't. Barry opens the door for his arch nemesis to return when he creates the Flashpoint timeline at the end of season 2. Barry stops Thawne from murdering his mother, the entire Arrowverse timeline changes, and as a result, Thawne's no longer dead. However, Barry realizes that his time meddling has far-reaching consequences and is forced to free the captive Thawne. allowing him to repeat the murder of Nora Allen, thus restoring the timeline to normal, more or less.
Now being told to evacuate the facility. The storm may have caused a malfunction to the primary cooling system. Officials are now trying to shut down the particle accelerator, but so far have been unable to regain control of the system.
I've controlled your life for so long, Barry. How will you get along without me?
There we go. Things are back to how they should be. Well, for me, anyway. For you... well... I guess you'll just have to wait and find out.
What? What does that mean?
See you sometime soon, Flash.
However, Thawne doesn't immediately return to the present after killing Nora. He remains in the past, reenacting his original 14-year scheme as the imposter Harrison Wells. But this time, Thawne's connection to the Speed Force was no longer flawed. Moreover, since he knows about his impending death at Eddie's hand, Thawne takes steps to preserve himself and escapes at the last moment. Using what he has learned about his future from Barry, Thawne's effectively able to rewrite his own fate.
See you sometime soon, Flash.
You are fake news.
You could have gotten in this vault all by yourself. Why didn't you?
And for that matter, why would a man who can travel through time always be in such a hurry?
We don't have time for this.
Oh, I've got all the time in the world.
Okay, you two have made your point. I need you as much as you need me, all right? But if you do not open that door, he is going to kill us. He is coming for me.
Who's coming for you?
It's not a who, it's a what? A thing.
What thing? Can you be a little more specific?
My ancestor killed himself in an effort to erase my very existence.
Well, you look pretty spry despite it.
The Flash pulled me from the timeline. He held me captive for months, and when I finally got loose, I found myself pursued by something. I thought it was a time wraith, the monsters that hunt speedsters who mess with time. But whatever is hunting me is far worse than a time wraith. Then again, I've missed working with a fellow scientist. Cisco and Caitlin and I, as you know, worked together for some time, and I miss the camaraderie.
Yeah, about that.
face?
It's the face you were wearing when I became the Flash.
I thought I'd put it on again. You know, for old time's sake. Plus, handsome.
I watched you die.
Or did you? Time travel, Barry. So very confusing. I always seem to be saying that to you, don't I?
Despite cheating death, Thawne still exists as a relic of a dead timeline. That means that he has attracted the wrath of the Black Flash, an undead servant of the Speed Force that used to be Hunter Zolomon. Thawne's next big Arrowverse appearance happens in Legends of Tomorrow Season 2. Constantly traveling back and forth through time to stay one step ahead of the Black Flash, Thawne assembles the Legion of Doom to help him reconstruct the Spear of Destiny. Thawne saw the spear as an opportunity to rewrite time itself and avoid his inevitable death. It didn't work. The season culminates with the Black Flash catching up to Thawne and seemingly destroying him. However, the fact that Thawne dissolves into orange lightning suggests that he was actually absorbed into the Speed Force. That's an important distinction, as this means that both Thawne and Barry are trapped inside the Speed Force at the end of The Flash Season 3. And when Barry's friends free him from his prison at the beginning of Season 4, Thawne apparently escapes too.
Thawne.
Direct from Earth 1.
The most recent Reverse Flash appearance came in last year's Crisis on Earth X crossover, where it's revealed that Thawne is working with the new Reichsman of Earth X. Chronologically, this is the oldest version of Thawne we've seen in the Arrowverse so far, one who has already lived a life as the imposter Harrison Wells and battled the Legends of Tomorrow with the Legion of Doom. He's even begun wearing Wells' face again.
It's the face you were wearing when I became the Flash.
I thought I'd put it on again. You know, for old time's sake. Plus, handsome.
You are a rude, terrible person. You shouldn't be working for CNN.
Okay, I'm sure all of our heads are spinning a little bit right now, but what do you think about Eobard and Nora teaming up? Let us know in the comments section. And don't forget to check out our explainer on whether the Arrowverse could bring back Smallville and the 14 DC characters who need to join the Arrowverse. And as always, be sure to follow and subscribe to IGN wherever you like to watch.
We stand here amidst my achievement, not yours!
Ich will große Rachetaten an denen vollführen, die da versuchen,